everybody, we're at the Game Bro Station and the Water Temple.
Hello. Well, we're exploring more of this area, and hey!
Oh, hey, you grew up.
Yes, I did. Oh, wait, shit! Oh, shit, that's all right. Wait. Ah, I remember.
Yep.
Oh, you, if I remember right, Link? You're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Rudo, Princess of the Zoras.
What?
I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're the terrible man to have kept me waiting for 7 years long. Long 7 years. Oh shit, I lost count. But from now's not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Shaka saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not yet. They're dead, and it's up to me now. I gotta save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who's gonna be your wife.
I don't know how that's gonna work, but...
Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you could change the water level.
Yeah, it's like I told you earlier, that's, I think the part that turns off people a lot to this.
Oh, yeah.
I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly.
Yeah, whenever someone complains about the Water Temple, it's usually the water changing mechanic.
Yeah.
Like, exclusively.
So, real quick thing to mention here. I remember, like, one of the biggest difference... Well, not a big difference, but, like, a little edit that they... Oh. I wonder why they would bring that icon up when you can't do it. Even though, technically... Anyways.
What are you talking
So,
about?
when Hyrule... What? Oh, when Hyrule Warriors came out, and they showed, Princess Ruto... You notice on her breast that she kind of had like this like thing that was kind of like coming up, kind of like a gown.
Gill? Oh yeah.
And I always thought that was an interesting way to kind of just justify it's like why it looks like a spandex type woman or something. They actually applied that to Ocarina of Time on the 3DS.
Oh yeah?
So I think when this game came out and when the art came out, people were like, it's a little bit too much of a contour of a naked woman. Seems a little. What do you mean, boo?
Well, I'm just saying. I mean,
I fucked up.
Wow, that was a lot of notes.
I know. I just zoned out completely.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not a prude or nothing, but the female form isn't really a thing to shy away from. I don't know.
I think the thing that people were just kind of freaking out is like clearly the Zoras are not human by any sense. They're supposed to be these fish
people.
I almost said freak creatures.
Oh.
But fish creatures that I guess have no connection to the primate people, which is Hylians, I suppose. They're human, whatever. But, and it's like, oh, you got this fish princess who wants to bang Link and make children, I suppose. It's like, you kind of have a very human-like body. Weird fish head. It's kind of weird.
And that's how the scaly thing was created.
And then people are like, well, the creators are like, we should probably find a way to, like, if we are going to depict her in such a humanoid shape, we should probably make her look a little more elegant and a little less spandexy.
Yeah.
So I guess they kind of added those features.
I see what you're saying.
I don't really know if they added fins or not to around her waist to kind of make it look like a skirt or a dress. But, I don't know. I guess that's just kind of how things went.
Yeah.
Although as Zoras go in later games, which I think technically the only big diff we really got was Breath of the Wild. Because technically we got them in Wind Waker, but they looked more like the male Zoras, all of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Wait! No, I am wrong.
No, there's only one Zora in Wind Waker. It was the spirit of that.
Yeah, but that's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about like just the species as a whole.
Yeah.
I remember actually they were in Twilight Princess.
Yes.
And actually, I think Breath of the Wild was closer to that design than this one. I screwed up. Shit. Thank you.
What, is it gonna go out?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah, I gotta be a little.
I didn't know it was timed.
Yeah, it can be.
That's dumb.
Yeah, which. There's a spell that I use, but I don't know if it's really necessary here or not.
Okay.
But, no, I'm just contemplating, like, eventually I might have to, like, take note and do a little scavenger hunting before I finish this temple. Anyway, yeah, no. In Twilight Princess, they were a little closer to Breath of Wild design. So... Because you've seen the Zoras from Breath of Wild a little bit.
Yeah, they're like varying types of kind of like shark people in a way.
Yeah, pretty much, exactly. They look like shark people.
Like, that one dude that was like very disapproving was kind of like a hammerhead guy. The dude that for some reason everyone wants to bang is like a kind of narrow, kind of shark design.
Yes, now that I think about it, I think Twilight Princess was kind of a mix between the Breath of the Wild edition, which, again, Breath of the Wild came out much, much later,
Yeah.
and the Zoras from this game, at least the male ones.
Yes.
Because I'm thinking of the Queen. The Queen in Twilight Princess looked a lot like the female Zoras, or Zoras in general, from Breath of the Wild. But all the other Zoras just kind of had the male Zora look from this game.
Right.
So they looked more human in Twilight than in Breath of the Wild.
Ah.
I think.
Yeah, it makes sense considering they look like shark people in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, they definitely look more aquatic.
Yes.
Like, I think in Twilight they were more gowny looking. Like, they looked like they had, like, a lot of
Yeah,
fins.
I vaguely remember that.
So... Yeah! So, in this one, it's like, okay, you see the male Zoras, they just kind of look like weird Abe Sapien fish people.
Yeah.
But then when you see, like, Princess Ruto, who has, like, very human eyes and contours of a woman, you're like...
Yeah, she's like, she's in that area of being like dangerously close enough. Or something.
Yeah, I could definitely see how, like, pubescent boys might get occasional weirdness around her. It's like, what are these feelings?
Why is it getting bigger?
Nah, I never had that, but I could totally see if other kids at that age would have.
Right.
I wouldn't think past it. But anyway, let's see.
And the same thing kind of with like Digimon and Renamon, because Renamon became a big freaking deal. You have the hammer.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Oh.
Wait, sorry. Actually, I don't need it, sorry.
Oh, it looked rusted to me. I apologize.
It's too brown. Anyway. Yeah, no, I never seen Digimon, but I am familiar with that.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, it was like a cute fox thing at first, but then it's like level 2 is like kind of humanoid, but it was just bipedal. And then its ultimate form or something was supposed to be like, it kind of became human.
Yeah, season 3, which is when that one came out,
Yeah.
it kind of got weird. Like,
Is that when that happened?
Yeah. So, like, season 1 with the original cast was like the Agumon, Wargreymon, and all those kind of
Sure.
days. Where basically it was the days where the kids got sucked into the digital world, they didn't know how to get home, shit got real.
Yeah, I thought that was the first season.
That's what I said.
Oh,
First
shit.
season.
Sorry, I'm trying to do this.
I know, it's okay. It's late and you're focusing, it's fine. Just let me talk.
Yeah. Babble away.
But yeah, so first season was that. Second season was 2 of the kids, the youngest ones, they'd grown up and they made a bunch of friends in like middle and or high school. I don't remember what age they were supposed to be. I want to say middle school.
Get in the hole.
Because I think they're supposed to be the same age as the first group of kids.
Sure.
And they were the youngest. They were like super young in comparison to the rest of the cast in the original season. But they came back, and then a whole bunch of new kids came along and they became friends, and they willingly went into the digital world because shit was getting fucked over by another guy that was fucking shit over. A human guy, not a Digimon.
Sure.
And then there was the whole thing with that, and them having to refight something at the end from the first season, and it was good. Those 2 seasons were actually really well done. And then it got weird. Because in season 3, they were like, okay, season 1 and 2, that was a TV show that the kids in season 3 watched on TV. So it was like Digimon was like a TV show.
What?
Let me continue, because yeah, this shit gets weird. So season 3 was like the characters in that were in a world where Digimon was a TV show. And then, like, because of that, like, there was Digimon merchandise, like games and other shit and whatever. Because, again, in this world, it was a TV show. And then a bunch of weird shit happens. And the 3 main kids, only them, get Digimon, which is like a red thing, the one that becomes Renamon, and, this weird kind of elephant Dumbo kind of thing, sort of.
Okay.
But here's the weird thing, and considering if you ever saw a lot of the Digivolution stuff, of how they changed, you would know some that shit got weird, depending. Most of it was cool, like good ideas, but this is where it got weird. So in season 3, or the story 3, the thing was that they couldn't digivolve based on friendship or anything like that. The kids had, their digivices had like a swipe card thing.
Okay. And
the 3 Digidestined, I guess, because I might as well call them that, because that's what they were. That was the phrase for it. And that thing had gotten this random blue card that when they swiped the thing, because of the thing,
yeah,
that's kind of what allowed them to at least go to level 2. Later on, if I'm remembering this right, their card either leveled up or changed in some way to be a red card. And that's when the shit got weird, because then for level 3, they fused with their Digimon and became a new entity.
The humans fused with it.
Yes.
Okay.
But the really awkward and weird shit, which they censored because I think it was 4 kids, was that when they did that and when they showed them fused, because like normally outside is just the Digimon and whatever their form looks like, but inside their like mental connection, it was like a void, and they were naked.
What?
I shit you not. Like a black void or a white void, whatever, and they were naked. At least they looked naked because, again, at least with censoring...
Was it like the Sailor Moon type thing going on?
Yes.
Ugh.
And remember, one of those 3 kids was a girl.
Oh boy.
That's what made it... Like, I felt kind of... I was like... Even when I was younger, you know, and everything, watching that season on TV, on friggin' Fox, I'm like... Is this okay? I don't understand. I'm kind of... I have mixed feelings on this, because I'm at a age right now that's appropriate for me to be like, okay, that's interesting. But at the same time, is this okay? I don't...
Sorry, I just thought of you seeing your first boob pic, and you're like,
Fuck you.
this is interesting.
Fuck you.
What?
Anyway, my point is, shit got weird and awkward because of that shit.
Sounds
I
like
was just like... Cause then, like, one of the characters who didn't have a Digimon really wanted a Digimon, and then when the time came where she actually got the one she wanted, who was actually like a redone version of a character from the first season, or the first variant of the show, like, he finally appeared, and then this other one that had been in the show for a long time but recently digivolved to his, like, kind of ultimate form, fucking shot him dead. Because his form had a gun. Like a normal gun, not like fused to his hand or anything weird like that, but like just a revolver, and he shot that guy dead. And she kind of became all kind of crazy. Because depression. Again, season 3 got kind of really fucking weird.
Yeah, I bet 4 kids have fun messing around with that.
Yeah. To the credit, they kind of did it... It's like their editing didn't fuck it up, because it got weird to the point that, like, this virus kind of thing, escaped from the thing, and did like what's that fucking old movie? I gotta remember this before we end. You know that movie with the black and white movie with the ooze that's eating everything? The Blob?
Yeah.
It was like that. Because it just started eating buildings and shit. And then it made like an evil clone of like the chick that lost the Digimon or whatever. Again, shit got weird, dude.
Sounds like it.
It got like teen angsty melodrama something, whatever. It got weird. Season 3 was a really weird thing. And that's why a lot of people kind of try to forget about it.
Sounds like
Minus the furry community that loves Renamon.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Well, tune in next time, folks, when we hear more about Jared's lovely Digimon trauma that scarred him for life. It's true. Read his memoirs.
Yep. To be continued when you read my book, Lucario punched her in the face and she died.
Oh, no.